Hey everybody, it's Friday night, and that means we're back with another Friday night movie review. And we didn't go out to the movies tonight because there just wasn't much playing that we really wanted to see. So instead we rented from Amazon Instant Video Maggie, and that's the zombie movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now, like most zombie movies, they never actually use the word zombie, but that's pretty much where the similarities stop.
Yeah, this was different from every other zombie movie I've ever seen. It was good different. Like, it told a side of the story that you don't typically get. It was pretty awesome.
Now, this film has gotten basically totally shit on by every critic there is out there.
Which means it's a good movie.
Yeah. It totally doesn't deserve to get as much hate as it's getting. Arnold Schwarzenegger, I thought, did a pretty good job. The main criticism of the film is him, and I thought it's about as good as you can expect from Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, now if you go into this expecting a zombie movie, you're going to be extremely disappointed, and maybe that's why people are not liking the movie. It's a drama. It's not a horror.
If you hear the words zombie movie and Arnold Schwarzenegger, and you kind of picture him with like a bat in one hand and a hatchet in the other, just hacking and bashing his way through a horde, and that's not what you're getting.
No.
You get a father who is taking care of his daughter who's been bitten, and he's waiting, what is it, 8 weeks or so?
According to the doctors, anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks, but it depends. It's highly variable.
Right.
But basically, he's waiting it out.
Yeah.
And it's that story, and it's a story you don't get, and I liked it for that.
And in the world they've created, it's not really a zombie apocalypse.
No.
They have a pretty good handle on the outbreak.
And they're really not zombies either. It's almost I mean, they kind of are. They're zombies in the sense that they start wanting to eat living things.
But they're not dead.
Yeah, but they're not dead, and you don't have to destroy the brain to kill them.
Right.
And it's treated almost more like, had Ebola actually broken out in the United States, that's kind of the feel it had. It's probably what that small part of Africa was like when the Ebola virus broke out. It was more like that. People were hospitalized. They were allowed to go home with their families until, they reached a certain point, and then they had to go into quarantine, like stuff like that. It felt more like a viral outbreak that they had relatively under control. I mean, it wasn't completely under control.
Where the problems arise are the people, the families who don't put their loved ones into quarantine.
Yeah.
That's why people
don't inform people that they've been bit.
Right. That's where people, get bit, and that's where, like the cops, that they say, you're not the only people who live in this town. We have to make sure we're taking care of everybody. So we're going to have to come pick her up at some point. Just, be aware. And gosh, like I said, like she said, this is not your typical action-packed running from the walkers zombie movie. This is very much a drama.
Yeah, it is definitely a drama. And like I said, this was more I think they use zombie because that's big right now, but it's more communicable disease that is worse than anything we've had to deal with. I mean, it was like Ebola times 10.
Right.
Because it was definitely a worse outbreak than that. Cities were kind of shut down, and society wasn't functioning as normal. It was
kids
definitely
were getting ready to go back to school, though.
Yeah, they were trying to reopen the schools, but schools had been shut down. There was
Hospitals
no electricity.
were still open. Businesses were still open.
Yeah, there was a curfew in effect, like stuff like that. So it wasn't quite apocalyptic, but it was kind of in between normal operation and apocalyptic.
It had the kind of feel that the worst of it was over, though.
Yeah, it did. It did have that feel, yeah.
Right, so anyway, I would really have to recommend this movie. I will say, we got it on Amazon Instant Video, so it was only $7 to rent. Well worth the price of admission there. If it's out in the theaters anywhere, which I actually think it is.
Yeah, I think it is still in theaters.
I'm not going to say go to the theater. This is not a theater-friendly film. Big screen, that's not going to make a huge difference in this. It's a very quiet, steady film. You're not going to get a whole lot of action. There's tiny bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's basically, it's an art piece. It's an art zombie film.
Yeah. and it's definitely way more of a drama than anything else.
Absolutely.
So it's a lot more emotional than action.
Which Schwarzenegger pulled off about as well as you could expect him to.
Yeah,
which is
he
pretty
actually
well,
wasn't terrible.
Yeah.
I kind of expected him to be terrible, but the rest of the movie to be good, and he actually wasn't terrible.
Focused primarily on Maggie.
Yeah, on the daughter.
The title character, who was played by Abigail Breslin, and holy shit,
yeah,
she did a great job.
Yeah.
She's a great actress anyway. She's got a big career ahead of her, and it looks like she's just getting better with everything she does. Okay, so definitely check this film out. Don't go to the theaters to see it. It's not worth that kind of money.
Rent it on Amazon or get it at the Redbox. This one actually had a very Netflix feel to it, so I bet Netflix picks this up. It just seems like one of the movies you would, accidentally watch on Netflix because there's nothing else on, and you're like, oh, hey, this looks interesting.
And I think you'll be satisfied with it. I sure was. I'm glad I watched it. It's not the kind of thing I'm going to watch over and over again, but I was really happy with it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. If you have seen it, let us know what you think. Put down in the comments, did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Did you agree with the critics? Because I typically disagree with the critics. If the critics say something's really, really good, I'm like, eh.
Okay, we are getting very close to 100 subscribers. As of the filming of this video, we are at 93, so we're getting really close. Building slowly, but we're building. And to celebrate that milestone, when we do hit it, we're going to do a little subscriber giveaway. And this is how it's going to work. You have to be a subscriber, obviously, and you have to share any one of our videos. It doesn't matter which one. If you do those two things, you will be eligible for the giveaway. And one lucky subscriber is going to get to choose from one of these items. Wizard World Nashville variant cover of Walking Dead #1, or the black and white cover of the same comic, or Wizard World Chicago Walking Dead #1, or the black and white version of the same comic. Okay, like I said, all you have to do is A, be a subscriber, B, share one of our videos, and then you're eligible for the drawing, which one lucky subscriber is going to get.
And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We want to know what you're thinking about whatever topic, so on any video, leave us some feedback. Let us know what you're thinking.
We've been trying to do our Saturday Topic of the Week videos. We haven't got a whole lot of suggestions for them. I've got one really good one that I want to keep in the bag for a Walking Dead video. So, you know who you are. We're going to do it. I promise. But I wanted to keep that one in the bag for a Walking Dead video rather than a Topic of the Week, because it was a really good topic. So anyway, leave us a suggestion for that, because this is that's a video series that I would really like to do. Do a little bit more audience participation than what we've been doing. Okay, that's it for this time. Thank you very much for watching. We will see you next time.